Good evening, it's VJ Franz K. I'm taking another look at Korg Gadget. A closer look, literally, you can look at these devices. I checked out the manual and just looked more carefully at the way the controls are arranged here. There is a very convenient online manual built into the system, but the most important thing to get your mind around is the fact that what you want to control, point the laser beam at it, and then you always select it. Just keep that point of view in mind, and everything will work smoothly. Another thing to mention is I originally thought that it was two different London drum machines over here. But actually, this is the first panel of the London, and this is the second panel of the London. So they are part of one machine rather than being two machines. It's just on the app, if you remember, you could look into a second page on the thing to get more parameters. And you can see they have more drums over here. It's like these are the main drums, and these are the second set of 8 drums there. What's interesting is you can also then, on the mixer, mix the two different sides of the drum machine separately. So it's like one drum machine that becomes two. So here, let's see, unmute it. So in this case, notice they have various one-shot samples that are used as a sort of flavoring or garnish on this beat to add something to it. Like that, then lower the volume. So in this menu, by pressing the menu button, let's see, actually, when I'm looking at the graph here, if I focus into the graph by clicking on it with the laser, then I can go down and I can change the song settings. Song settings include the tempo, which it's good to set whatever you think is the right thing to do. You could tap the tempo, and you can adjust the swing. That's a lot of swing. That's more than you need. Always interesting to see if they let you do reverse swing. So leave it there, and we'll change it around. It's getting a bit annoying, wouldn't you say? So I'm going to select into, let's see. So, oh yes. So you see, if I can't do anything else if I have this window open and I haven't closed it yet. So I close this with the menu. Now I can go back into this screen and edit the things. It would be good to just have the tempo as a setting right here or something, because it's something that you want direct control over instead of having it be in a menu. The whole thing about Korg gear is that not a lot of stuff is hidden behind a menu, and it's better that way. It's so much better. Our favorite. Hooray! Yeah, makes the people cheer. Anyway, so just having some fun here around the beats. Unfortunately, these one-shots could get a bit annoying fast, couldn't they? So, all right, let's get a pattern going here, and I will use Warsaw, and let's see. All right, select into this window. So just get in the habit of using this. Always point the guide laser, and then a nice base, isn't it? All right, and while I'm holding this down, I'm moving this, whatever the length is of my thing. I think on Switch you were able... Oh wait, you can grab it here too. All right. So I grabbed it, and you can listen. That's cool. All right. Look a bit closer. Call this video a closer look. Here. Interesting. Select this. Select here. Forget, you can really look at this holographic. Oh, interesting to look at how that looks. To turn our volume here, turn the volume down a bit, just so everything doesn't get completely. You can't hear me. So select once again, select this back. Oh, move over here, there. Sync bass. Sort of classic 80s and 90s sound. It's cool to look at it. You have these, and then you also have a filter, which is pretty cool. Because a lot of that you normally would associate with the filter. It's a funky sound, very nice. This. Don't get confused and select the thing next to it. Change a different effect. Let's see. Okay, so pick from the list. BPM, delay, all these. Okay, so when I'm in a list like this, I'm using my thumbstick to select something else. So, of course, usually don't want to put a lot of reverb or delay on a bass, just because it's very easy to make everything sound like mud. Too many different bass waves there. The grain shifter. This is a classic sort of Electro effect. Wait. fun getting absorbed into possibilities here. What else are we going to do? We can add the pump, which is sort of a simulated sidechain effect. Oh, I see. You can scroll down a much longer list. You can even add a valve force, which is a simulation of the special tubes that were added to the Electribe MX and ESX, which are some of my most favorite machines. Okay, so you have a modulation, and you want it to go to what? What does it go to? So we can select. Oh, interesting. We can even have the LFO change the position. And we'll say change the depth. Change the speed, make it really slow. So over time, just sort of adjust this. Change the shape here. Too fast, much too fast. Go back, change that speed. Much. Quite slow. So you get a modulation. Oh, I see. You get two modulators, two LFOs, and that is great. Because with two modulators, you can make more complicated effects if you so choose. So, for example, we can select this one to the cutoff, and then change the depth. Is it going to graphically make that rotate? There we go. You can hear that. LFO is making everything all weird. So sync it to the BPM. Super funky sound. That laser wants to jump to the next thing. It has a short attention span. Turn up that sub OSC. I see, that's a mix. Now it is more of a funky bass than it was before. That's great. Includes an arpeggiator. How nice. Alright. A lot of nice features on this thing. So we turn that on. Say up 1. Gate length IC. We can change the speed. Up 1. Change the speed of the ARP. Because these are mostly 16th notes, we would have to make it fast. Hear that? Now it's blipping. It's blipping. Oh, at 1/64th. Tuning the notes, the number. Turn it up. Now it sounds like this player is gurgling under the surface of the water, right? Go back up here. Change this. I'm using this thumbstick to navigate through this menu. What I really will do is I will change this to 16th. I will change this back, go up here, change this to random. Random 2. So it's then arpeggiating notes up and down. So I'll select this. Wait, select. What did I do there? My thumb. I changed the graph here. Oh wait, back. All right. So can I select this and then lengthen it? All right. I'll close it, then I'll open it. By lengthening them out, I'm giving it more of a chance to arpeggiate with that arpeggiator, you see? It's a bit too weird. Sort of distracting everything, isn't it? So anyway, what's that? Open it and so say this is like the breakdown of the song. Select, change that to 16th. Polyphony or glide. Like glide, mono 2, poly. Change this glide. If I have to have the notes extending, sometimes you do have to do this. Oops. Right, oops. So then focus on the glide here. And change this transition. Oh, just happened. It's a little bit too strange about this. Select. Oh, that's interesting. Sort of a set these on BPM sync. You have the opportunity. Let's see, that's depth. That's not. Oh, wow. Watch it scanning through that hologram there. That's great. maybe I'll turn that down a bit, just because it's a weird kind of sound there. And play a little bit of one of these other synths, just because we want to have some variety here. All right, select into here, select into here. That's almost right already. So it's a funky sort of organ voice. Controllers are being misaligned here. So the thumbsticks. Select into here, try some different patches before we settle on one. See, a lot of these really do have a fascinating sort of ambient. Oh, recognize that, the classic lore sound, Korg M1 keyboards. Sound we remember well from the 90s. Let's see, we'll go back to that lore. A certain sound can sometimes really bring you back into a earlier time or something. Where was that sound I wanted to find? So up here, I keep forgetting what control we are focused on at a given time. I still wish would have this sort of just touch the controls in a direct way instead of using this thumbstick mode, but we'll see. Select. Why is it so quiet? Select. Volume is up. All right, select this. History. All right, well, anyway. So, I had a few notes with the Chiang mic here. So select into the machine here. I'll get a closer and actually look at it. You can see controls a bit more if you look. Some classic electronic pianos are included. That's kind of funky organ, isn't it? It's like understated. That extra funk. Carefully. Onyx. Oh, I see. We've got two voices here. Interesting. Fuzz. Okay, go back. Once again, go back over here. The level. Okay. By adjusting the filter. Envelope. Out of chorus. Too much. Unusual shiny texture on this device here. Just a little chorus there. Envelope amount. Give it a wah-wah sound. Oh, keyboard amount, I see. Too harsh. That's cool. Alright, so anyway, go back to the mixer, get the levels. It's like one part is having the right sounds, and the other part is having the right balance of the different sounds together to make a good sounding mix. So I'll turn up. What I wanted to show you is this view. Right, so here is the arrange view. We have what is called a scene. So the scene has patterns for all of the different machines. By pressing my menu button here, I can do what is called duplicating a scene. So this is, something we've done on all the different versions of Korg Gadget, but so we just duplicated the scene. We can go down here, start playing scene number 2. So it's again like Ableton or many other things that have multiple scenes. So I will temporarily turn off that. I will mute the Chiang Mai, and then I'll go back into, I'll go over here, use my laser beam, then my thumbstick also to move into this, the track for Warsaw. So now, suppose we have a song with a verse and a chorus, A, B part. Oh, interesting. I still hear it playing track 5, still editing track 5, scene 1. That is odd. Alright, so see, we just edited scene 1 instead of scene 2, which we are playing, but I guess I will accept that, and we'll. Alright, now change these. So these are like two different parts of the song here. So change this. Write another bass line here. Maybe a different drum part too. Move it down. Maybe in this, we just have a long note there. Let the arpeggiator take care of making more interesting. Is my speed doing that? Is my speed doing that? That sort of wah? Or is that part of my drums here? That's probably in the effects here. So what am I editing now? Let's see, we'll change over here. Ah, no more weird effect there. Good. So I could put in one of those. Let's see, I'll put getting sort of a 90s sound there. So I've changed this pattern. So now let's go and look over here and just see what happens. Laser beam at this graph, then switch it. So that is like one part of the song. Then this is select the other scene. See, and I changed the bass line parts, and I changed the drum parts. So let's see, and another thing that you can do, let's see, play, record. I can change my loop play or song loop and say song loop. So that, you see, that makes it go through all the different scenes. But scene 3 doesn't have anything in it, so I guess I'll just scene 3. See, so now it is automatically going through all the scenes. So, if you are a clever arranger, you can make a complicated set of scenes to go through, and then hypothetically make an entire complicated song with chord changes, beat changes, all kinds of things. Even though, as you may know, when I play, I usually manually change the scenes and other things, the patterns and all of that. So I really go for having it all automated, but the people like to automate everything and just have it that way. So you can, if you want. I could move a scene too. I could rename it and just call it verse and chorus or something. So since we're looking at this, operation method brings up this little graph which reminds you what your two controllers do. It's interesting that it shows Quest 2 controllers here, because what I'm actually using is Quest Pro, but it just doesn't show that. But then down here, the offline manual, which is something I took a look at, they also have this up on their website. But so you can look over all of the parts here. It doesn't go into everything, but it's cover a lot of things. So it's good to just be able to look it up and figure out different things that you want to use. Okay, I'm going to save this pattern, and then we'll move on to something a bit different. All right, select it. Wait, I've got to, don't change the volume, instead change the mute to off. That's a nice funky groove, isn't it? So I'm going to save it. Okay, go down there to save. Okay, it stops it. And we'll say, oh, I see. Did I already? Oh, I get it. All right. So I'm going to save new data. We'll change the name of this to so I'm using the thumbstick to select Electro. My thumbsticks may need to be adjusted here. Electro funk. I always number my patterns. It's a good thing to do, just so you can. All right, so now I have to select OK. Click that with this thumbstick, and there we go. Let's see. So go back into this. Play and record, save, or load. One thing they don't mention is, see, select into here. Select. So if I want to select this, where's my mixer? So if I have this, select to this window. It's stuck here. Select. All right. Select this graph. Okay. Song settings. Rename scene. The scene. There is create a new song. I don't see it anywhere. All right. Once again, can change the tempo up or down. But if the amount of swing is changed or something. Where is create a new pattern? All right. Under save. I see I could save over these other things, but instead, all right. I'm going to finish this video, and we'll have another video for the next song. Thank you for watching as we explore a bit further into Korg Gadget VR.